Right, so just a very quick video before I do the live stream. I do these live streams on Saturdays and Wednesdays for Patreon members. I was just having a look through some of these old coins that we like, and some of the more recent trades. VRA being a coin that I was watching all the way down and managed to get in at a decent level. So we're looking at this breaking out at the moment. So a breakout from the from this consolidation. So this might to many people look like a fair old mess, right? And you might be thinking, well, this is a true shitcoin. But in all fairness, it might be considered a shitcoin, but it's trading at quite high volume, higher than a lot of shitcoins would normally trade. The more interesting component to this is the Satoshi pairing. This is how I've been trading it, really. I've been taking profit into Bitcoin for the majority of my altcoin trades. The first target of 9,000 sats was hit, and since then it's been cooling off. The more interesting component to this is we do have a pitchfork tool, which was being relatively well respected on the way up. So a kind of decent rejection here, and then finally a breakout to the 9,000, which is the previous top. That's why I was looking to get out of this position. Not all out, but taking some decent profit at 9,000, and then all the way back down the consolidation to exactly the pitchfork, moving up every day. Obviously it's a pitchfork tool, a bullish pitchfork trend. This is our support, and we've bounced from it 3 days in a row, and now we're breaking out. Well, when I say breakout, we're moving back up. This would imply that over a reasonable period of time, month or so, we should move quite quickly back up to the 9,000 sat zone. Whether or not we get rejected from there, if we break out again into the upper, the lower portion of the center pitchfork, and if that is the case, then we are looking for 12,000, 13,000. Who knows where we'll be towards the end of this year. This is the idea basically for VRA. So we're turning up also very nicely versus Bitcoin on the MACD, and we do have a breakout on the RSI. So momentum shifting towards the up, and when this one moves, it does like to move quite aggressively. So we're under the assumption now that this was the low, as the pitchfork basically caught it 3 days in a row, and then we broke out with the market, and it had a decent reaction with the market. So I'm in favour of this one continuing now, and this one essentially finding its low versus sats around this level, and slowly but surely moving up towards the 9,000 sat zone, and then hopefully beyond that. This one does have power, and it's trading relatively high for a shitcoin, really. And again, don't shoot me for calling it a shitcoin. I mean, it's a shitcoin because it's on Kucoin, and it's not available across the board on things like the gold standard of Binance and stuff like that. And hopefully one day it will, and that'll just give it a little bit more credibility, and most importantly, trading volume, really. But for the moment, I like the way it looks. This is VRA versus Tether. Now, the one thing that I wanted to really bring your attention to on the Tether pairing, because most of my analysis on this coin has been done through the Bitcoin pairing, is that if we just have a quick look at what we're looking at here, it does look very much like a cupping handle. All right, there's your cup, there's your handle, and what this also would imply was that once we break out from the previous top zone here, which is is fast approaching about 4 cents, then we go into another super power mode, right? So we go into a beast mode, basically. So obviously this is a resistance until proven otherwise. It's just a formation, but we've got the cupping handle on the weekly here, and versus the VRA pitchfork, the bullish pitchfork, which has been very nicely respected, and again above all major moving averages on the weekly here, being supported on the 10 exponential as well. And is this an incoming conversion baseline cross? No, the baseline cross was back down here, but again, that's still a bullish place for it to be. You could argue that recently that was negated over here, so we have to take that with a pinch of salt. You get 2 opportunities to get out of a trade. That would be one of them here. That would be 26 periods behind the price action, so 26 periods. So that would have been basically this low. So that's one opportunity to get out. The second opportunity would be a negative cross, and we just narrowly avoided that. So it would have been what I would call squeaky bum time, for this coin, especially for those who are in at higher levels, obviously. But it does look like it wants to recover and actually, then go onto a giant, massive beast mode, move. This also is a bit of a crooked cupping handle kind of vibe versus sats. So it does look like the 9,000 sats zone, just above 9,000 sats versus not Litecoin versus the 4 cent zone should both offer the opportunity for this to go into a massive giant move from then. And I would be mainly looking at it versus sats. So 4 cents versus 9,000 sats. This is going to be more than 4 cents if it gets to 9,000 sats now. We would be looking for it to try and make a move up to the center of the pitchfork, which obviously, if that did it, let's just say it did it today, that's 12,000 sats we're talking. But every week that goes by, well, every day that goes by, the center of this is higher and higher and higher. But for the moment, 9,000 sats again is the target, but I would look for a change of behavior breaking above there. This isn't a trade that's going to be made over, in a single day. But this is a chart that does offer long-term continuation and strength of trend, and one of the better smaller cap coins, if you can call it that these days. I suppose it still is, but one of the better small cap shit coins, really. And again, don't shoot me at all. I mean, I am, I'm very grateful for this coin for providing a really good trade so far, and I'm still letting the rest ride. And to be honest with you, if we break 9,000 sats and get a decent retest on it, and the market is overall, looking healthy and rosy, I would be looking to pile some more into this one for the next big move up. Either way, looking very good on dailies and weeklies on both sats and tether pairing. I'll leave it with you there. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice day. Take it easy.